close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just recently told you guys about this collab. Pretty sure that was today when I told you guys about this collab. So for you guys, this collab came pretty early, but for the rest of their channels, it didn't come too early. This has been in production for I don't know how long. I just recently got in here after the so-called war that I had with Master Blaster, and he's here with me today. So would you like to say a couple words real quick?
Hello everyone, and I'm Master Blaster, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. You can basically call this my 2K special, as this is gonna be my first, almost, maybe even 1 hour long video. I have made sure everyone has done a good work on their, stories, so I can bring only the best for you guys. So if you want to see part 1B, real quickly, let me explain what that means. So part 1A is this video. Basically, for part 1, or part 1A, part 1B, and part 1C, it's going to be explaining the backstories. So if you want to see part 1B, I would recommend going over to Dan the Panty Man. What?
Panini Man.
Panini Man.
Oops.
Sorry.
Two very different words.
I would recommend going over to his channel. His channel link will be in the description, along with everyone else who is participating in this video. So yeah, you want to go ahead and give a couple words, Dan, real quick?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so, basically this collaboration has been in the actual productions for about over a week, just to get this video out. Anyone who is a fan of mine will know that, I posted a video called 1A of the collaboration. The thing is, that video turned out horribly because we had...
Nobody's gonna join.
We kind of messed it up a bit, and it didn't go well, because, it kind of cut itself off, before, because my phone turned off as we were recording the audio, which cut off a bit of it. And the other thing is that, none of us showed pretty much any emotion, and of course, some of the characters are not supposed to show emotion because that's part of their character, but some of the ones that aren't, like, emotionless, like, none of us showed emotion at all because we recorded this super late, and so, the Part 1A on my channel is no longer valid. It's not a thing. Part 1B on my channel will be a thing, but I will be posting an announcement because I doubt, on my channel later today, because I doubt a lot of people know that, even if they did go check out Haunted after I had made the first failed collab attempt.
Alright, so let me go ahead and name off some people that will be in here, and they can say a couple words, and then we'll get right on into this. So I don't want to give you guys too long an intro, because you guys apparently hate that. Alright, so, Dorito, you want to go ahead and give yourself a little bit of a shout out here?
My name's called Eternal Whatever. I mainly do my hero what ifs, and yeah, that's it, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Lord Zero, would you like to go ahead and give yourself a little bit of a shout out?
My name Lord Zero, and I mostly do One Piece what ifs. Yeah.
Alright. Master Blaster, would you like to give yourself... Oh, wait, you already did, sorry. But would you like to say a couple more words?
Sure. Hello everyone, my name is Master Blaster. You might have heard of me, and you might know me and Hunter could have a war, but we have peace. I do Naruto and what if Deku and My Hero what ifs, but I might do other anime what ifs. It's just I gotta watch some of the anime or rewatch it because it's been a while since I watched one of those.
Alright, so Riku, would you like to go ahead and give a couple words?
Okay, so my name is Riku, and I mostly do Naruto what ifs on my channel, and I'm growing really fast for my own opinion. And hope you guys like the video, and if you do like it, just go ahead, like it, comment what you think should happen, or what you think should happen in the future for this show or series.
Alright, and now Weeb, the What If God, would you like to give some words?
Yeah. Yo, what's up? This is pretty sick. We do What If God, and comment if you have any what ifs for me to do.
Alright, well, remember, all these people's links will be in the description, so I would recommend going over and checking their what ifs out, because they have some pretty good what ifs, so I would highly recommend it. Would you like to say something? Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Let you know, everyone, this is not just 8 what ifers. There's more what ifers. They're just doing their backstories, or some are not online. Just let you know, there's more of what ifers in this collab. So you might get to see them later on.
Dorito unmute. Deku Midoriya unmute.
Oh no, he isn't, or Deku isn't in the story, because he doesn't have his story ready.
Okay, but I feel like
Okay, guys,
I should
order. People,
I
calm yourself down.
announce a couple.
Calm yourself down.
We are
recording.
Things that we're doing, which are actually quite important to this collaboration group. One is that we have just created a collaboration channel, which once we get fully up and running, will be where these collaboration type videos are posted. Two is that if we check it out, most of the people that are on this Discord are participating in this collab, like the others said, but this isn't everyone. But there are also people on here who are not going to be participating in this collab, but could participate in future ones. So don't expect that everyone that's in this collaboration are the only people that are going to be on this Discord, because there are a few more people.
Man, I got a weird sense of deja vu. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Dan, you are up first for your story.
What the hell?
Okay, so, guys, this is the Reaper backstory, or in reality, my character's backstory. So, how it is the Reaper was once a regular guy. He just lived a normal life in a village, of course. This is back eons ago, near the beginning of time itself, so keep that in mind. And people were dying, quite often, actually, because, well, they had no modern medicine or anything like that, so quite a few people were dying, like a lot, and it was getting really bad. And eventually, a plague started ripping through what was the budding sprouts of humanity, and it almost wiped them out. So humanity became this ravaged people that would turn on anyone and each other. So one day, the man goes off to trade with a nearby town because their village is in need of resources of certain things, and he was elected to go. When he returns, he finds his entire village slaughtered. I should probably mention that that the content of these collaborations will have 18 plus moments for both gore and also sexual stuff. So keep that in mind. If you're not okay with that, I would not suggest watching the videos. Okay, so the man was enraged because while he was away, they had slaughtered his entire village and let's just say done some immoral things with the women. I'm not going to say the real words because I'm afraid we might get demonetized. Well, not demonetized since we're not monetized, but you know. So he was teeming with rage, and so he went to the raiders, which were a solid 300 people, and in his rage, he killed every single last one of them. But it came at a cost. He was on the ground dying when suddenly he was enveloped in black smoke, which then a voice spoke to him saying that he had been chosen as the Warden of Death, the one to watch over the transactions of souls to the other worlds for all of eternity. Since, up until this point, sure, people died, but there was no one to watch what happened and make sure that every soul went where it needed to go, that people didn't cheat death, which was possible at the time, but was difficult, but still very possible. But once he became the Reaper, it was no longer possible. So he just started being the Warden of Death, reaping souls, making sure they went to the right place of the afterlife. So the different planes of the afterlife, you can call them whatever you like. I don't honestly care, but there's different places depending on what you did. Now, he had to deal with all this. So, sure, he had incredible power as he was immortal, couldn't be damaged, all these different things. There's more, but I'm not going to list them all off. But all these things. But he was also cursed with the fact that he had to constantly watch over the transactions of souls and all sorts of other things that involve death, meaning that he could not be completely focused on one thing ever. Not once was he ever focused on one specific thing once he had become the Reaper. And the problem with this is, if he needs to focus on one entire thing, he can't. If he does, souls will have the chance to go awry and mess stuff up. So, over the years, he began to realize that this power came with an enormous price, and it was more like a curse. So, he then decided that he did no longer want to be alone. So he began searching out beings who, like him, were given incredible power, but with an enormous cost, curse, or burden. So, he continued searching, and eventually he found people and formed the group called the Death Knights. Now, these were incredibly powerful beings, each having curses or burdens of their own that came with their power. So this is how it happened. This is how the Death Knights were formed. So, as such, he became the leader of them, as he had been the one to seek them out. Okay, that's it.
All right. Is it okay if I tell my story next? And then
yes, go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
So, my character's backstory. One day, a young plague doctor in training was with his mentor, or the name he called him by, Doctor. They were in Germany, in the Munich sector, getting more information on the bubonic plague that has been going around. They were not only there to gather information, but also treat people with Haunted's unique abilities. And Haunted was glad to help, as he not only got a home, food, and his name given to him by the doctor, he got love, something he had been robbed of since he was abandoned at birth. So he was glad to help. So one day, while on their visit, the nearby volcano erupted. As Haunted pushed a child out of the way of an incoming magma boulder, he falls to the ground as the boulder hits his legs, crushing them. Haunted screams at the top of his lungs in pain. His master quickly frees Haunted and brings him over to cover. Haunted uses his ability to turn an iron rod into fully functioning prosthetic legs. So after 4 days of walking with no food or water or warm clothes, Haunted comes across this beautiful vest with shorts, and the doctor, with the last of his money, buys it for him. For Haunted's birthday. So, when they get home, they take a day to get food and relax. And the next day, they are back to work, with Doctor a little worried about Haunted's legs, but decides to see how things go. So, they get to an old couple's house as the husband slowly walks over and says, "Thank goodness you're here. My wife has been deadly sick all this week, and she ain't getting better. So they walk in the room, and she's coughing so much it breaks Haunted's heart. So the doctor walks up and asks, "How are you feeling?" And she says, "Not the best, doctor," as she sees Haunted. "Oh, my dear, are you okay?" And then Haunted says, "Yeah, I'm okay, but we're here for you, not me, madam." Then the doctor says, "Okay, we're gonna take some blood, okay?" As she says "okay" in a weak voice. So after that, they leave, and the doctor asks, "Hey, can you check this blood for me, Haunted?" And Haunted says, "Sure," as he checks the cells to see and sees they are corrupted with the bubonic plague. Haunted can't help but let a tear roll down his face as the doctor starts violently coughing. Haunted quickly rushes him home, as in Doc's last words. No, Dad's last words. In his last breath, he says, "I love you, son." In a fit of rage, Haunted screams, "No!" as Haunted puts up a dome of lightning, incinerating anything inside, killing hundreds of people. As a man who had been watching the entire time steps out and walks over to the dome, putting a hand on it. Then he passes through the dome inside. Then, as he's walking closer, 2 guards made out of light that Haunted had created rush him, but with the snap of his fingers, they are gone. As he gets close to Haunted, he puts a finger on him, as Haunted can feel the cold of the finger, as he says, "What's wrong, little one?" As Haunted says, "Everyone I love dies." As the man says, "I can help you." As Haunted says, "You can?" And the man says, "Yes, I have been rounding up people just like you. People with special abilities." As Haunted, with nothing else to do, accepts. And when they get there, or get to where he was taking Haunted, Haunted sees others just like him. As Haunted asks, "What is your name?" As the man says, "The Grim Reaper. And I have been looking for people like you, people with curses." And Haunted asks, "What's mine?" As the Grim Reaper responds, "Well, let's find out." As he reads Haunted's curse, he says, "Wow, energy manipulation, that's pretty good." Then he sees the downsides. 1, he gets tired quickly. 2, he only gets 3 forms to channel his power. And 3, anyone he loves will die. So Haunted was the youngest and the most underestimated, yet one of the strongest of the others. 300 years later, Haunted is sitting on a hill, waiting for the sun to set, just basking in Mother Nature's beauty. He hears a woman cry for help, as he looks over to see a beautiful woman getting raped. Haunted tries to ignore it, but the cries for help and cry of pain get to him. He couldn't resist helping her anymore. He gets down to where they are, and the man sees him and points the knife at Haunted. "What are you looking at? Walk away. You never saw anything." As the woman screams for Haunted to help, as the man gets back to raping her. Then Haunted grabs the man by his meat and breaks it, causing the man to scream in pain. Then Haunted uses the atoms surrounding the man. Haunted lifts him up as if he is force choking him, and snaps his neck. The woman thanks Haunted as she blushes, as she introduces herself as Zenti Uchaku. Haunted wonders why her last name is so familiar. So after that, Haunted and Zenti have a child, and for a couple months, it's great. Till one day, Haunted gets home to see his whole family murdered. Just blood everywhere, gore and guts, and Zenti's head sitting right in front of the door, staring lifeless at him. As he goes into his 2-month-old daughter's room, he sees that his daughter is still alive. He knew he should have never dated Zenti, as he's not allowed to fall in love. So he takes a basket and puts, "My name is Enti Uchaku. Please keep my last name." and puts the baby in a basket and drops the baby off at the neighbor's house, never to be seen again till. And that's where my story ends. Till, the real what if starts. So, Master Blaster, you are up next.
Yes, I am. And I'm gonna enjoy this perfectly. Alright. Let me get my backstory. Jesus Christ, you all made too much backstory, so I can't find mine. Alright. So, I'm gonna change the time period, because I said in Dan's video, the Egyptian time. No, I'm changing it. I'm gonna say I'm in the Roman Empire time.
Master Blaster, do you think you could speak up just a little bit? Just a little bit, not too much.
Sorry, it's just, I had football practice, my voice is, going down a bit.
It's alright. Just try and speak up a little bit more.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, they should have been able to hear you before. I just want you to speak up a little bit, just in case.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say I'm in the Holy Roman Empire. Before it became the West and the East. So, I'm, my character has a family. Not that type of family, but, he was with his parents, his 2 siblings, and his girlfriend. And, he had a job. And, I'm gonna say, my part is dark. So, if you're a child or anyone particular who is not above age,
if you aren't of age.
Yeah. So, alright. So, I'll call him, Sunjin Blast for now. Or no, you can call him that. So, Sunjin Blast, was coming from from your work, because, I'm gonna say he's a politician. No, a soldier. Yeah, he's a soldier. He got back from a battle. He lost some of his friends. He was gonna come home until he sees no one was there. And he's like, strange. What's going on? So, he walks around. And yes, he's in armor right now and his sword. He looks whenever he gets into some of the people's houses, his friend's house. He sees bodies. Wait a second. Don't tell me. He runs all around the village, where he sees everyone dead. And whenever he goes into his house, he sees his 2 siblings are dead. His 2, his mom and dad are dead. And his girlfriend, he sees she was being raped. I'm sorry for saying that. What should not happen, unholy stuff. So, he was enraged. And I'm gonna say, before he got into a rage, he saw, one of the men who had, a dark cloak. And now he knows who they are, because, I'm gonna say these are, bandits who have been raiding villages. And, yeah, this village is part of the Holy Roman Empire. So, he got pissed, so he never noticed that, he gained on that day his abilities. And his abilities is called shadow manipulation. And y'all wondering, is he gonna make stuff out of shadows? And you're kind of true, and also, he can make monsters, soldiers, weapons, anything. So, yeah. So, Deku gets Sunjin Blast gets a horse. And, he takes his horse and silently, far behind, follows them. And, I'm gonna say 1 week passed. And he never noticed he got a curse, because you can see that, Haunted, are you showing them the picture?
Yes,
my
I
character?
am.
If you can see
Sadly,
on his
I
jaw,
forgot to put my picture on there. I had been
uh,
the Reaper on there, which is sad. Alright.
you know, you can see on the picture that Haunted is showing you, you can see on the jaw, he gained a mark. It's the mark of, I don't know what to call it for now, so, you know, he's
The
been
mark of
following
the
it
shadow
for days.
beast?
You could say that. Hey Dan, can you download this right quick? I'm really sorry. Just
So
very
yeah, guys,
quick.
in
Just
case
very
you guys
quick.
are wondering real quick, this is what my character looks like. He has the Plague Doctor mask. I forgot to show you guys, so, yeah. Thought I would show you guys. Alright.
Hey Haunted, did you download that?
No, I didn't. Let's get back to your story.
Alright, please download it really quick, because I'm gonna explain it. I'm sorry if I have. Alright, so he's been following them for 1 week. And, I want to say,
Do you think you guys can stop unmuting and muting? Unless you have something to say, please do not unmute yourself. Alright, Master Blaster, sorry for interrupting.
Sorry, did you download it?
No, we're doing the video right now. Please get back to your story.
Aww. Sorry. Because I was going to use it for my story, but you can show them later. So, he found, if you wonder who, did the unholy stuff on his girlfriend, so I'm going to say his wife, it's the leader, because I'm going to say this, his wife, it was beautiful, like, Helena. So, yeah. And, he follows him for, 1 week, and he goes to the camp. And, whenever it's nighttime, he never notices, but, I'm gonna say he notices, he sees shadows going around him. And, Dan, can you show them, the form? Anyways, I haunted. Sorry.
I am not recording.
No,
I'm sorry,
please
I'm
get
sorry.
back to your story.
I'm
I
sorry.
did not download it. Please get back to your story, please.
No, haunted, I mean like the two forms.
I don't have any other form. This is the only thing I have. Please get
Okay,
back to your story.
okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll continue. Alright, so he gets a form that you see in part 3. Because I'm not telling you what about it, because you're going to see later on. So, he has a form. He has a couple forms, but this is like one of his kind of weaker forms, but strong against, just normal humans with quirks. And, whenever he goes into he teleports. He can teleport through shadows. He knows. He's like, wait, how can I even do this? And, he silently kills some of the bandit guards that were watching in the front gate. He kills them. And, this is whenever he, uncontrollably and never, unintentionally makes something a soldier. But this is not a normal soldier. It's, not like a human soldier. It's like, you'll see later on.
Oh.
He made 10 of these, kind of monster-ish soldiers, but they have swords with armor. Not like the Holy Romans, just, something that's kind of weird to him, but he'll get used to it. And when he turns around, he sees these 10 soldiers. Wait, who are you? They didn't speak. They just, kneel. And he's like, wait, did I make these? Because these are pure shadows. And you have the color, because if they're just pure shadows, he can't see them in actual dark. So I'm gonna say they have red colors. The eyes are red, the mouth is red, some of the parts is red. Just so you can see some streams that are red. So yeah, and it's like, this is kind of interesting, because he's starting to learn his abilities. He has a ton of abilities, but I'll just tell you later on. So he decides. I'm gonna say in this camp, there's about just to make this interesting, 10,000 bandits. Why not? And you're wondering, hey, how is he supposed to kill all these 10,000 bandits? I'm gonna say he intentionally now, since he learned his abilities, he makes 2,000 of these. 500 have swords. The other 500 had spears. The other 500 have bow and arrow. So and the other 500 is just swords. Oh crap! Sorry. So after you mix that,
Alright, well, we're just gonna say, since he probably has to go, we're gonna say that, here, let me go ahead and find his story. Where is his story? Right here. Nope, that is not his old story. Okay, well, we're gonna say that with his 500 troops, he rushes the base and slaughters thousands of them with ease. And then once the bandits know what's going on, they quickly grab their swords and start attacking these shadow-like creatures, not knowing how to kill them, just aimlessly swinging over and over and over. Till then, Master Blaster's character walks up and chokeholds the boss of all of them. He starts choking him as the boss can only watch as all of his troops get slaughtered. As Master Blaster's character says, "This is what you get, you," as he snaps the guy's neck, killing him. As the Reaper walks up and congratulates him on his unlocking of his curse, and asks him, "Do you want to join me?" And Master Blaster's character decides, why not? I'll join him. Alright, now, we are going to move on to Shoto Aizawa's character. Or, no, let's move on to Riku, then Shoto Aizawa, and then Weeb Lord. Alright, so, Riku, would you like to take it away?
Oh, just let you guys. Well, here's one thing. First, Dorito or Internal has to do his, then I have to do mine because our twos are connected, and his goes first.
Okay, where is he?
I'm here.
Right here. Okay.
Alright. It all started when I turned 4 and I went to a quirk doctor. And my quirk it's called Butcher. It gives me the ability of whatever I kill to get some of its abilities. But if I kill so many of that species, I can transform my arm into its body parts or fully transform it into the animal. But the backlash of my quirk is strain on my body and tiredness. But depending how long I use it for, makes my body as strong as the animal. So if I use a gorilla, so if I transform myself into a gorilla, at one point I'll become as strong as a gorilla normally. But everyone looked at me as a villain, abusing me and that bitch of a mother of mine abandoned me in a forest when I was 4. When I was 10, I was gonna get killed by a pack of bears, but I was saved by a man with white dreadlocks and black skin with a blue cape. Then I passed out from blood loss. When I woke up, I was in a cave while getting bandaged up by the man. The man introduced himself as to be Riku, the god of fighting. Then for the next 5 to 8 years, we trained in combat. He taught me battle strategies. He taught me a high school level education. I have another quirk called Weapon Creator. It allows me to make weapons. And Riku taught me how to use weapons in different types of ways, but the one I use most of the time is the battle axe, and I go by Eternal, abandoning my last name. Done.
Oh, sorry. I just noticed.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, yeah,
I'm back.
Sylvester, I really am sorry, but we had to go on. Oh, Deku, you asked for
I know, it's okay. I'm just letting you know I'm back. Because
Okay.
my mom had episode.
Alright.
I had to help her.
Deku, did you
What?
have a word you wanted to say?
Oh yeah, I've kind of finished my story, but it's not fully done. But yeah, it should be done.
Okay. Well, Dorito, would you like to carry us on?
No, also, I'm a human, so this is 18 years before the what if. So I'm just letting you know this. So I'm not a higher one, I'm just a human. That's my backstory.
One real quick thing. UA is now a college, not a high school. In this what if.
Yeah, we're doing that from now on. So don't say, oh, you can't do that, because you is in high school.
Because I feel like we should clarify why, because I feel like you can't choose to become someone who saves people's lives when you're fucking 14 years old.
True.
That's why I do
That makes sense.
And
Alright.
also,
Yeah, makes sense.
Dorito,
also,
would you like to get back to your story?
Me?
No, Dorito.
Oh, sorry.
I'm done. And the last sentence is, I go by Eternal.
Okay. Ryuk, is it your turn?
He's on mute.
Ryuk.
Okay, first of all, it's called Riku. It's not Riku.
Sorry.
Okay, this is how my backstory goes. My character name is Riku. It all started before time
Do you think you
even
can speak
began.
up just a little bit?
Hold up. Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. My character name is Riku. It all started before time even began, before gods were born into the world. I was created by dark matter, given two abilities. Fighter's instinct to dodge on instinct. If I go into battle, my speed and agility will increase. And to master any fighting style and weapons, then I have the ability to use flying magic. An ability to transporting the user to a dimensional void, which instantly sends them to the Jutsu's former location. By doing this, you're cutting out the physical distance between the user and a target location altogether. I've been watching over the universe over 2 million centuries, leaving my intelligence to be compared to no others. But one year, particularly, I saw a boy about to be killed. If I remember correctly, it was a pack of bears. There was once about to strike his heart, but I decided to help the boy out of curiosity. So I rushed down to the boy aid. I defeated the bears with ease. I asked the boy, what was a child like you doing out here in the forest? But when I looked back, the boy was already passed out. So I took him to the cave, decided to find some big leaf, and bandaged him up. The boy a few years later woke up. Turns out his name was Internal. Then I introduced myself as Riku, the god of fighting. Since then, I see promise in this child. I decided to train him in combat strategies, and on high school level education for 5 to 8 years. That's my ending.
Alright, so now, Shoto Aizawa, would you like to go?
Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. So, I'm not gonna
Would you
lie.
mind speaking up just a little bit more?
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've come up with a lot of this on the fly at the moment, but I think that it'll be pretty good. So, I'm just an average guy. I live an average life. I was raised by my parents to become a hero. They wanted to just live an easy life, I guess. You know, get money, retire, easy stuff. I don't blame them, really. It's a hard life out there. But the way they went about it wasn't the best of means. After about a few years of being trained, after they found my quirk, I was, taken in by foster care. They realized that this was not a good household to be in. My quirk is actually aura control. They, as a toxic weeb myself, I basically am just a character from Naruto. A lot of my friends say that, but, I disagree with them all the time, but they just say that, so. Well, I lived about 10 years in foster care. At that point, I became 15. They decided they needed room, so they kicked me out. I lived out my life, trained my quirk for a little bit, got an average 9 to 5, and I'm doing pretty okay for myself. But, I just, even though, they wanted to force me to be a hero, I still feel like being a hero is something that I should be, to not only, help people to get out of situations like I was in, but just bring people hope. But I don't want to be like one of those people who are just out there just to get the money. So that's my plan. I hope to go to UA once I get to college, but for now I'm just an average high schooler training up. And a lot of stuff has happened in between those times. Nothing really crazy. I met a few people. They were pretty cool. But that's about it.
Alright, now Weeb, it is your turn. Weeb, are you there?
Weeb, you're on mute, just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, now
So
you're gonna have
we
to
started-
speak up a lot, because you're actually quite quiet.
Alright.
There we go.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so when I was born, my mother died from illness. My dad died when I was 4 from stress because we're very poor. I went to an orphanage where I was bullied for being weak, so I devoted to train. When I got to age 16, I left the orphanage where I met these 2 girls. One with pink skin and pink hair, and another that was blonde. They're getting bullied, so I decided to help them. We eventually became friends. Eventually, we started dating. They wanted to share me, so yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to speak up again. You're getting quiet.
They wanted to share me, so yeah, they're both were my girlfriend. And both of them were Melissa and Mina. And my quirk is Zenkai Boost and Rage. When I am very angry, I become stronger.
Alright.
And that's
Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. Lord Zero, have you gone yet?
No.
Okay, your turn.
Quickly, hold on. I believe Zero is one of the last people. How many people are left after Zero?
No one.
No one?
No
Yep,
one.
no one.
Okay, so after Zero is done, I have an announcement about the collaboration channel.
And again, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure you guys hit the like button to let us know you are enjoying this. And go check their channels out. Link is in the description. Alright. Take us away, Lord Zero.
Oh, sorry. I was watching a movie. Okay. So, this would be sad. So you want to skip my one because this is sad. So when I was born into a rich family. For some reason, my parents just hated me. No reason. So I get tortured every day till when I turn 15. They hang me. You know what Doflamingo and his parents got? Pretty much that happened to me and only me, and go to a city. So I scream out, "I will kill you all!" And then this black dark energy just knock out everyone and killing some people. And I met the Grim Reaper or Death, which one you want to call him. You know, he saved me, and I'm trying to make this short because I gotta do something. So that would be it for me.
Alright, well, in that case, we are all out of stories for today. Dan, you wanted to say something? Dan, did you want to say something?
You're mute.
I think he's dead.
Dan.
Oh,
Dan,
Deku,
Dan.
is your story finished? Hold on. Deku, is your story finished? Okay, well, in that case, real quickly, we're gonna do Deku's story. Go ahead and take it away, Deku.
Okay, so
Make sure
What's
you're
going
gonna
to
have to
happen
speak
is-
up a lot more, Deku. You're gonna have to speak up a lot more. Like, speak up. Like, a
Go
lot.
to your phone.
Wait. We haven't, Deku, you haven't decided to be a human or a high one yet.
oh, I have. I'm human.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead and tell us your story, Deku.
Okay, so this is going to be like 15 years before the actual what if. Okay. So everything was. I lived a normal life. Okay, nothing went wrong until the age. I'm gonna say about. Teen. My parents were kidnapped by this one villain. Okay. This came out of nowhere. Okay, completely out of nowhere. And nobody knew anything except for that they just went missing because it's been like a full day. Oh yeah, my work will be chocolate.
Alright, Deku, you keep on cutting out. Okay, well, Deku, is
Oh, I
it
think
alright
it's
if-
just my audio or something. I'll do mine later.
Okay. Well, sorry about that, unfortunately. He was cutting out. We'll give him some more time to, think about his story, and, he'll be in part 1B. It will be over on Dan's channel. So, Dan, you want to go ahead and say the words you wanted to say?
Yes. Okay, so I mentioned a collaboration channel earlier, so we're currently figuring it out, but if this all works, we should have a collaboration channel that posts the videos so they don't go from channel to channel, but where all of us on our individual channels will be able to comment and stuff. So how that's going to work is most likely we're just going to subscribe all of us are going to just subscribe to the collaboration channel so that we can get notifications of comments. That's most likely how we're going to end up doing it. But how this will work is if it works correctly, all of the collaborations will be posted there instead of from YouTuber to YouTuber, because then you guys have one single place to find it. But if it doesn't work, it'll just go from YouTuber to YouTuber. And that's about everything, except for please, this series is taking a lot of work to put together. Please check out everyone who's taking part in this. All of us have put in so much work for this series. Please check out everyone that's in the description and subscribe to all of them.
Dan, can I please explain how we made this?
Oh yeah, this? Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how we made this collab. So one day I got bored, so I decided to make a My Hero D&D, and I asked Dan, does he want to join? And he said, yeah, sure. After that he joined, and after that he told me we should make this into a collab. I said, sure. And after that we started to fight some whatevers. What you can see here, but it's not all of them yet. Because, some don't want to do this, or some are, doing our real life stuff. So, yeah.
And some also happen to be European, so that's another reason.
Yeah, we literally have
Who has a
we're
life?
taking some time to figure out how to, set this up, and what time should we, do this. So, yeah, we make these videos to entertain you guys.
Well, once again,
Yeah,
thank you, and huge shout out to these guys. Oh, did you want to say something? Didn't.
Yeah. This is really hard to make because we all have school. So if it don't come out, it would take a while for the videos to come out. That's all I want to say. Because we all have school.
And Dan is on a very tight schedule, and he's basically the main narrator. This video, I just wanted to narrate since I would be technically the first person to be doing, the series, like, getting everyone together. Well, not exactly. Dan was the one who brought everyone together. But what I mean is the first person to post the video, so I wanted to be the narrator for this video. So Dan will most likely be the narrator for the next couple episodes. And once again, I would like to thank Dan and Master Blaster for bringing me into this, and I would like to thank all of you guys for showing up to this little party we had here. And thank you. If you did stay tuned all the way to this part, thank you. I'm saying thank you. As this is probably almost... Oh, would you like to say something? No? Okay. Do you want to say something, Drago?
No.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, if you say
something,
because this, yes, you can.
Hey, Haunted.
What?
I posted on general the title.
The title. Oh, I already have the title. I already have the thumbnail.
Never mind.
Quick announcement real quick. Quick announcement.
Can everyone please? Okay, we're trying to take this video out. Please, everyone, shush, mute yourself, and let Haunted give everyone credit or do whatever he needs to do.
It's fine. We're all doing this together, so everyone should have their fair share of screen time. So yeah, once again, big thanks to everyone who showed up for this collab, and thank you guys for staying tuned to the very end. I am really, thank you. I would not have expected any of you to stay tuned for almost an hour long of a video, at least. So if you did stay tuned to the very end, that tells me you liked this video. So please, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget to go subscribe to all their channels, and while you're at it, make sure to burn the bell icon at the stake, because the bell icon is a witch. You want to know why? Because it notifies you when I post a new video. So make sure you have that bell icon rung. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to go check their channels out. Links will be in the description if I can get to all their channels in one night. So yeah, peace out.